So goal ball is a sport played on a gym court. It's played by blind athletes or athletes who are sighted but are willing to be blindfolded on the court. So everybody on the court who is playing on an equal playing field, if that makes sense. The sport itself is played three on three, and you have a left winger, a right winger, and a center. And so the idea of the sport is, of course, to block the ball when it's coming in your direction and it's in your wing. So the three positions overlap with one another to try and prevent the ball from entering their net.
Got it! Well done. Done. Shoot.
The main objective of the game is listening. That's the key factor, is listening. The tape on the floor that you probably see around is all orientation. You are blindfolded during the game, so the tape is there to orient yourself with where you are on the court compared to your other players, as well as other factors on the court, such as your high ball line, your center line, and your out of bounds lines.
We do have a goal ball. There are bells in it, as you can hear, and what athletes do is actually roll the ball along the gym court, and the other side can hear it coming because of the bells. So what they do is they use the sounds of the bell to help orient themselves and position themselves, for what direction it's coming from, and then they use their bodies to slide and block the ball from entering their goal.
I got involved with goal ball back in 2005. So shortly after I started losing my vision, I went to a camp and they introduced it there. I didn't start playing competitively until this year. I always played recreational leagues all the time, so it's been like 11 years since I've started. I just like the sport. It's so different from any other sport I've played. And I just think the fact that it is so different, it makes it so interesting because you learn something new every day and you just get better at it all the time.
Okay, so we have a block down here and there's much less than 10 seconds. So let's try and get one pass off, okay?
It can help improve the way that you focus in terms of listening. I know players that have gone from not being able to concentrate and in certain situations where listening is a key factor, to playing for a couple of years and turning around and having more success when it comes to, say, things like school, college, university, jobs even.
I think you can bring skills that you've obtained in life into the sport, like enhancing your hearing, and the ability to orient yourself using sort of tactile markers and that sort of thing. But I think the biggest, I would say, sort of skill in goal ball is communication, right? You're working on a team and you really have to know what your other teammates are doing, where the ball is at all times, where your other teammates are at all times. So the communication, I think, is really key. And of course, communication is something you use everywhere. So I definitely think that that's transferable. We would love for more people to come out. So the goal ball season runs from September to April. We practice once a week. Right now we're practicing Thursday evenings, but that changes year to year depending on availability of the school and that sort of thing. But we're always looking to recruit, like I said, volunteers. Athletes is a key, and like I said, you don't have to be blind or visually impaired. So if you're interested in the sport, want to learn more about it, please get in touch. We do have a Facebook page, so you can just Facebook us, Kingston Goal Ball, so it's GOALBALL. So Goal Ball. We also have a Gmail account, so you can email us at kingstongoalball@gmail.com, and somebody will get back to you about details about practices and that sort of thing. Equipment can be provided, on a case-by-case situation. In terms of playing, what we ask for people to have is elbow pads, knee pads, and eye shades. That's kind of the basic equipment. And then people, once they start playing, they can sort of decide if they need more or less equipment. So often people will get hockey pants or a jock strap or a chest guard, mouth guard, that sort of thing, but that's all optional. That's just individual preference.
job.